Alright, this is a short update on the mini quad. I haven't been doing much on camera, but this is what I've got so far. I've got the rear axle in. Rear sprocket's all mounted up nicely. This is a Razor scooter sprocket, 25H chain. I've got the back all mounted up. I've got it as tight as I can get it for the chain. And get the brakes working. Everything back here is tightened up aside from the tires. This one needs either a new tube or just needs the tube pulled out and put back in the right way. So that's still a problem. The engine ran. I haven't posted the video of trying out the clutch yet. But I do have my clutch and stuff from Amazon and my chain. And I just need a keyway for that, a kill switch for the motor, and hopefully it should run right. I also need to work on the fuel lines. The problem with the other kill switch is it didn't work. This is my homemade keyway, made from a square bolt, and it's very small. It was to try out this clutch on it. And yeah, it engages. It made some weird scraping sounds and nothing went wrong. It wasn't warm or anything. The engine just wouldn't shut off and it was going at very high RPM for practically idling. So I pulled it apart and the kill switch wires were just completely cut. It didn't do anything to the spark. So I'm gonna find a switch or probably try and reuse the old switch that just grounds out the circuit. Otherwise, I've got the brakes working in the back. Obviously the wheels will still move because the tire's off the rim. And the front brakes, I got pretty much as synchronized as I could get, just so it doesn't roll over or turn when I'm trying to slow down. And the problem with me riding this is that the suspension bottoms out as soon as I sit on it. And I don't know if I can actually tighten this up. But I also noticed I hardly have any front suspension here. I don't even know if the suspension is even supposed to function on the front. Yeah, I can kind of see how it would. It's solid though. I might have just broke that. So possible upgrades besides swapping the sprocket is this is my pile of tools. This is a muffler or a homemade expansion chamber that I got from a guy who gave it to me for free and he had it on his weed whacker. It was like one of his first projects. Fits right on the back of there. So I'll cut this muffler off and either weld this or clamp it on, I'm not sure. Something that'll make it airtight. And I'll have the expansion chamber and that'll be the ultimate Banshee. This is with the chain all mounted up. I just wanted to show you guys how it looks. It's pretty good. It's pretty tight. You know, not too loose, not too tight. And these are almost all tightened up. I don't know how fast it's gonna actually spin the wheels. I might have to work on greasing everything up so it rolls a little better. But there you go, there's just a little update on the mini quad, and see you in the next video. Alright, so I decided to keep working on this thing. Figured I'd look at the rim and flat rim and found out it splits apart. So this is the first time actually looking at this thing. There were 3 bolts, 3/8 on one side, a 3/16 hex on the other side. And yes, there's the tube. So as I suspected, there is a tube in here that probably got rolled or flat. So let's see what this thing looks like. Hoping it's alright and it just needs to get rolled back into the right spot. That's not the case. It does need a stem. And the stem is completely gone. It just reinflates itself, doesn't it?